Good afternoon. Welcome back to Wine Country. It's August 19th, 2011, and we're going through some serious veraison, which is a French term meaning change. I think it means with these little green grapes start to soften, turn pink, and eventually start to darken. And you can see they don't darken all at the same time. Some vintages, particularly like this is Pinot Noir, green bunch right here. It's still pretty hard. And down below here, 98% through veraison. At this point, the carbohydrates are still going to be pumping in from this stem here. It's going to fill up these tiny little clusters. And eventually in about, I'm thinking 2 weeks to 3 weeks, we're going to start harvesting these guys. We always harvest our Pinot right around the first week of September, so this is right on target. So yeah, this is veraison for our Pinot Noir. And interesting enough, I've got right over here, this is where the demarcation line is for our Zinfandel. You can see Zinfandel is significantly behind Pinot Noir, as it should be here in the Russian River Valley. It's a hardy varietal, so it takes more heat, more time to ripen. But look at that, that is, I gotta back out, that is Zinfandel. And you can see over here on the ground, and I always encourage you guys when you come out to Wine Country to, yeah, sure, look at the canopy here, and look at the pretty leaves and the pretty clusters, but look on the ground. That's what's going to tell you what's been done to this vine in terms of intensifying the flavors and aromas. And you do that by dropping clusters. Now it's August 19th. These are, you could tell these were green dropped, and they're now dehydrated out. This has been about at least 2 weeks, possibly a little earlier. These are young vine Zinfandel vines, so we are thinning the clusters and lightening the load, which means that the carbohydrates can focus on fewer number of clusters, but that means higher quality clusters. There's it's really kind of easy to understand the concept of fewer pounds per vine, higher aromas and flavors, because there's more concentration. You see it at home with your tomatoes. You thin your tomatoes, the tomatoes that remain are going to be riper quicker, they're going to be juicier, they're going to be darker in color. That same thing applies to grapes. The problem where the area of rub is growers get paid by the pound, and wineries want high quality, and that's where the crossroads of the challenging crossroads can be, because if you come out here and do what we did, which is thin about 30-40% of the clusters right on the ground, that's potential money that the grower himself is essentially dropping on the ground. And it also costs money to send the crew through and do that. But when you are both the grower and the winemaker, then, well, the only person you got to argue with is yourself, and I'm okay with that. I usually win the argument anyways. So anyways, the concept is right now concentrating the flavors. Gonna start pulling some leaves here, getting some afternoon sun in. In about 2 weeks, gonna start harvesting our Pinot, and then 2 weeks thereafter we'll be into the Zinfandel. It's gonna be a good year. Fruit looks really good. We did see some shatter, but as you were able to see on the earlier video, but it's all but cleaned itself up. It looks really good. Cheers.